Good morning to you. God bless you. I want to bring you a word of encouragement today. And it's about three things, and it's about spending time with God. There's three things you need. First off, silence. Second, solitude. And third, I want to talk about today is Shabbat or Sabbath. Now we read in the book of Luke 6 and verse 12. It was at this time he went off to the mountain to pray, and he spent the whole night in prayer to God. This is Jesus. So Jesus, the Son of God, full of the Holy Spirit, decides to leave the disciples and the town behind, go off to a mountainside to pray. Why? Isn't it enough that he got up in the middle of the night? No, towns are still busy. Towns, have still got stuff going on. There's noises. People still make noise. Jesus, wanting that silence and that solitude, got up and went up on a mountainside to pray. You need silence and you need solitude. Place where you cannot be disturbed. Place where it is silent. Not with stuff going on. Not praying to God with a load of music going on in your ears or stuff going on. Sometimes it's necessary. If I leave it too late in the day to get up to pray, there is noise. It's not enough the people around me, the neighbours, my wife, my child. It's the birds. The birds start singing, caw-caw, caw-caw. We've got all sorts of noise going on and it drives me mental. However, when I get up really early, there is silence. The birds are still asleep for a start. There is silence and I can focus and concentrate on God. I encourage you to do the same. Find that silence and that solitude. And the last one that I want to talk to you about is about Shabbat, is about Sabbath. And the word literally means to stop, power down, stop all things. And it's important that we realize this. It was in the commandments. It's one of the 10 commandments to remember the Sabbath, to actually stop and to spend time with God. And we think, this is a religious thing, just for the Jews. Actually, it's for us. In the book of Mark 2 and verse 23, it says, and it happened that this is Jesus, was passing through the grain fields on the Sabbath, and his disciples began to make their way along while picking the heads of grain. The Pharisees were saying to him, look, why are they doing what is not lawful on the Sabbath? And he said, have you not read what David did when he was in need? He and his companions became hungry, how he entered the house of God at the time of Abiathar the high priest, and ate the consecrated bread, which is not lawful for anyone to eat except the priests. And he also gave it to those who were with him. Jesus said to them, the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord, even of the Sabbath. The Sabbath was the sixth day of the week. The last day of the week, the seventh day of the week. It was intended to be a day of rest. And if you have a look in Genesis 2, verse 1, it says, thus the heavens and the earth were completed and all their hosts. By the seventh day, God completed his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because he rested from all his work which God had created and made. God only blessed three things. He blessed the animals, he blessed Adam and Eve, and he blessed the Sabbath. God blesses that time when we choose to stop and rest. Stop and rest, not as a religious exercise just to spend time with him. I'm talking about downtime. I'm not talking about just a day off. I'm talking about physically stopping, watching the internet, watching TV, filling my head full of stuff, and actually choosing to just stop and let our soul catch up with our body, if you want to put it that way. To be refreshed, to rest, to know that he is God, to be still in his presence, and to just stop for a while. God blesses that time when we choose to stop and be refreshed in his presence. So I want to encourage you today. Seek solitude, seek silence, and seek Sabbath. Seek time when you can downtime, when you can spend time with God, when you can be silent, alone with God. Seek it, hunt it out. It's going to be hard work. Trust me, I've got a 3-year-old. I know how hard it is, but seek out that time. God bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big red button down there. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.